Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Sunshine Acres. Jason here. It is Thursday before Labor Day. I have taken a couple days off of work, so I got a nice long weekend. Kara's taking off tomorrow, so she'll be off Friday and Monday as well. So we've got a huge weekend coming up. Main focus is going to be on Sunset Cabin. We've got a list of things that we'll be working on there. Got my list here. Finish the trim underneath the porch. Miscellaneous end cap trim in the eaves and on the edge of the porch. We got to stain the backside of the wood storage area where we'll be building a little canopy out for firewood for that fire pit down there. So that's going to look really good. I'll show you that once I get down there. Sand and prep the deck and the lower band of the cabin for deck stain. Actually stain the deck, and then hopefully we'll start building the columns on the porch, and then we're going to wrap those columns in the bark siding as well. So that should look really cool. Other items that we have to finish the exterior of the cabin, which I don't think we're going to get to this weekend, but you never know. So I'm going to list those off here. Hang and stain the lattice. We've got a little bit of that in the barn. I think we could probably do roughly half of it if we got to that point. We're going to build the front stairs that'll be detached, but they should look really good. And then build the final firewood storage on the side of the cabin. So that's the main agenda. In addition to that, we have cleared and cut trees out for basically an additional driveway that's going to come up to the front of the house. And we've got 10 loads of dirt coming today for that. So we're just going to stage that dirt on the side of the driveway. Our one tractor with the bucket is in the shop right now for maintenance, so we get that back and we'll start spreading that dirt out and building the driveway as well. Being Labor Day weekend, this is the beginning of college football season for us, so we're huge Clemson fans. Go Tigers. We got a huge game Saturday night against Georgia here in Charlotte. We'll be going to that game, so we'll probably get at least a couple pictures or maybe a little video of that as well. Being holiday weekend as well, we plan on getting the motorcycles out at some point, going for a ride. The temperatures look a little cooler, so that should be nice, but still warm enough to enjoy the pool here, so we'll get some of that action in as well. So I hope everybody has a great Labor Day weekend and enjoy this video, and we're gonna try to get some work done. Have a great day. So the first thing I want to do this morning, it's just after 7 o'clock, is scout out areas to put. We're getting 10 loads of dirt coming in. We're going to need to build up this new portion of the driveway. So this is coming in from our entrance, and then we have cleared for this spur. You can kind of see the house between the trees there, but this new portion of the driveway will bring you right up to the front of the house. And in order to do that, you can see the water standing there, so we've got some low spots here. So I just want to stage this dirt. We'll probably be able to get several loads here at the top of the hill, in behind these trees right here. I need to build up from the top of the driveway up to our garage, so we may try to get a couple loads up there. Obviously, with the standing water, we have had some rain this week, so these truck drivers are probably not going to want to get too far off the road, if any at all. So I'm going to try to get them at an angle and probably stage down the driveway here. Obviously, I want to get them as close to this area as I can. This is where it needs to go at the end of the day, but we'll see how that goes. So if you watched our previous videos of the bark siding, you're familiar with Sunset Cabin. This is it's a 10 by 16 cabin with a 10 by 6 porch on the front, one bedroom, or I should say one room cabin. This fire pit we've had down here for years by the creek. It's a place we like to come hang out. So we decided to build this cabin to go along with it. It's kind of a fun project to do. Most of the wood that we're using, especially for the trim, has all been milled off of our property from the clearing when we built the house. So we've got a few projects to do down here this weekend, like we talked about a minute ago. We've got some end cap trim to do, the end of the porch, like right there. Fix up the eave in that location. We've got some horizontal trim to run on that treated wood right in this area here, and that goes all the way down. So we'll get that done. Some miscellaneous pieces have come off, like there's a spot that fell there, so we'll get that cleaned up. Want to get this deck sanded a bit, get that stained as well as this lower band here. We'll get that protected. And then the fun part should be building our columns here at each of these posts. And then we'll wrap that with bark siding as well, so that should look really good. And I apologize, I've got these ladders in the way, but we have this wood. I'll show some more video of this later, but we've got this wood storage area, so I want to get all these boards stained as well, get them protected. And then if we get to it, we'll start running lattice at the bottom of the cabin. All right, I'm gonna sneak in another activity we didn't talk about. So we built a cabana bed at our pool out of lumber that was milled out here from our clearing from the house. For the roof structure, I just spaced out 1-bys and left gaps in the middle. We put a new cover on this summer, and I've got a couple boards here that I cut a few weeks ago. I just want to get those stained, and we're going to infill those gaps just to make the roof structure on that a little more solid. So sneaking this one in. All right, so it is just before 9 o'clock on Thursday. I have not seen dirt truck yet, so we're waiting on that. I'm gonna come down to the cabin and get things set up, and I can hear the trucks down here a little better as well. So I'm just gonna get all our tools set up for the weekend, so we are ready to roll. So just a quick rundown of what we're gonna do first out here. I've taken basically scrap lumber from the other trim that we've made for the cabin, and we're gonna install that over that piece of exposed treated. Kara stained that just so it's got a little protection, but these guys will go up in here horizontally, and it'll kind of mimic what we have over here for the wood storage. So it's basically going to be the same kind of pattern here. We've got a different stain color there, so that should pop a little bit. And that stain color will go on the deck as well. I don't think I really went over it in the siding videos, but this is kind of our general setup down here. Mobile table saw, miter saw, every run of ladder you can have, 6, 8, 10, extension. Compressor and generator in the back, just try to keep the noise back here a little bit. And we're able to basically got an RV plug on the cabin itself, so we can power the cabin with a generator. We may look to get a quieter generator once we're all done with this, but so that's going to be activity one. I'm going to start working on that, and be listening for dirt trucks as well. All right, it's after 10 o'clock. It's time to quit messing around and get some work done. Comes truck number 1 and 2. Load number 1. Yeah, I'll be here all day. Number 2. So I got 2 loads so far. Our driveway will come right here. So I was hoping to keep tracks out of that part of the yard. Obviously that did not happen, but we'll get it cleaned up. It's time to reseed here pretty soon anyway. So. Yeah, if they'll do it, I'll probably get another probably 2 loads up here and then start putting some down the bottom. But we'll see how it goes. Probably be another hour or so before they come back. Number 4. So got a little bonus activity in today. Got a little firewood split up. I had down there in the bottom. It was good activity to wait, or while I was waiting on these last 2 loads of dirt. So I'm gonna unload this and then go back down to the cabin. So this is 2022 firewood we've got going, what we have going so far. And I'll add this to it. So hopefully we'll get that filled up here. Now it's getting a little cooler. It's definitely a lot easier to get back out there and start getting this stuff put together. So yeah, this is the first 4 loads of dirt today. This is a pretty good angle here. You can kind of see what we're trying to do. Trying to take that point of the driveway and just blend that in a little bit, so it's not a steep climb at the end of it. So I get the other tractor back out of the shop, I'll move that dirt and start building that driveway. So we got these guys that stained this morning for the cabana bed. They're dry enough now. I'm gonna go ahead and move them out. Did a little bit more trim down at the cabin. Now I'm getting ready to just do rough blocking for the columns on the front of the cabin. So I mean, I had this scrap 2x that's left over from our house build. I'm just gonna use to create the block out, and then we'll be able to attach the bark siding to those columns. So get that put together. Number 5. So I think that's gonna be about it for today. Got a couple pieces of miscellaneous trim put up at the cabin. We'll get these guys stained tomorrow. I've got material cut for roughing out the column, so I think we should be able to do some work on that. But yeah, really good day. Only got 5 loads of dirt. So I don't know if one's still coming or not, but we're gonna try to get 5 or 6 more tomorrow. And got the call, tractor's ready to come back, so that's good timing. So we'll be able to start moving some of that dirt around, so we can show you some of that as well. But guess that's about it. So yeah, wrapping it up for today. Great day, got a lot of work done. The temperature's not so hot anymore, which is very nice. Look forward to having Miss Kara home tomorrow on a Friday. We don't get to do that very often, so I'm excited to get some more work done then. So have a great day. Thank you.